Now check this, we have to find out this determinant. Now if you observe it, if you add all the elements of a column, they are almost going to be same. So if I add all of them, it is going to be 2 into x plus y plus z. If I add all of them, it is x plus y plus z, y plus z. If I add all the elements of this column, it is going to be x plus y plus z. Therefore what I'll do is, I'll add all the rows and replace it with the first row, the result. So I'm going to add all the rows, and whatever result I get, I'm going to replace it with the first row. Therefore I got this, right? And now if you observe this first row, in this one I can pull out x plus y plus z as common. So I'm going to pull out x plus y plus z as common, and this is the resulting matrix. And now I want to do some operations on that, so that most of the elements are going to be 0, so I can finally find the determinant easily, right? So in order to make most of the elements 0 here, if you observe it, if I do any kind of column operations, row operations, they are not going to be 0. If I subtract second row, first row from the second row, or first row from the third row, they are not going to be 0. But then if I do the column operations, there is a chance, right? So here there is 2, and here there is 1, and here there is 1. Here there is z plus x, and here there is z and x. So if I add these two columns and I subtract it from the first column and replace it at the first column, I get some of the elements as zeros. It is clear, right? So what I do is, I add these two columns, so c2 plus c3, and then I subtract it from the first column, c1 minus c2 plus c3, and then I replace it with c1. So c1 is being replaced with this one. So what I got is this entire thing. Now you can easily see that most of the elements of the first column are 0. Therefore expanding the determinant across this first column is easier. And in order to find out the determinant, you have to find out the cofactors and minors, as you know. So I'm going to just delete this row and this one, and I have to multiply this element with the determinant of this, right? So if I multiply x minus z with determinant of this x again x minus z, so it is x minus z into x minus z. Therefore the value of this determinant is x minus z whole square. So it is x plus y plus z into x minus y z whole square. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177. And IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply. And statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.